I previously did a video about buying a laptop. Now I'm going to go into buying a used laptop because I have. Um, and it's an interesting experience buying a used laptop. First of all, be very, very careful when buying a used laptop. It can be a scary thing. First thing you want to know is get to know the person who you may be buying it from. This may sound weird. I'm not saying get buddy buddy with him, but ask him a few questions about what he does or what he or she does, um, and what they did with the laptop, kind of thing. You got to know these things. It sounds kind of weird now to be asking someone these questions when you're just buying a computer from them, but you want to know what happened to that laptop. You want to know, like, if they are, a very, very busy business person and they're running out every day, that system may have got knocked around and it may not be in the best condition it should be. Or if they are just a young college student, they may have spent and they're they're partying every night. Maybe something spilled on the laptop. You want to know these things. When I purchased this MacBook, I actually had a choice of about four other ones that people were selling. There was one guy who had a black MacBook, and there was a few other people with the white one. I decided to go with the white one just because it does not it doesn't show fingerprints as much as the black one does, so I went with the white one. And then I met two guys who their MacBooks were dirty and they were kind of grimy and kind of thing. Um, System was in fine working condition, just didn't want that. Then I talked to final guy. He was in college. The laptop just sat on his desk all the time, and he just used it for basic things, and it was never really used as much as 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 I may use a laptop. So it's it was good to ask these questions because if I bought laptops from those other people, not saying they're bad people or anything, just saying maybe I would not get the best deal. Also, this lap when buying a laptop, you want to look at the specs of the laptop or when you're buying any computer. Look at the specs and look at what the processor speed is and what the video card is in the computer. Those are two main things. There's other important things, but those are the two main ones I look at. So, for example, when I was looking at this MacBook, I had a 256 megabyte um, onboard graphics memory. Okay, very important. Um, 256 is good. 512 is better, and 1 gig is better, of course. But 256 on a laptop, I find to be very well. Good. So 256, fine. Graphics card was fine. Then I looked at the processor speed. The system is a 2 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. Nothing wrong with that. I was very happy with that. It's not much slower than the current one. The current one's 2.4, so I'm happy with. Very, very happy with 2. So that was fine. Now, one thing you don't have to worry about as much is the hard drive and the RAM. This is more if you're a skilled computer user and you're buying a computer, or even if you're a basic user and you're willing to take it into a store after or a repair shop after, because basically the RAM and the hard drive in most computers can be replaced. There are some exceptions like netbooks, but in most laptops those can be replaced. So basically, the RAM when I first got this system was only about 250. No, it was 512. It had 512 megabytes of RAM, and it only had a 60 gigabyte hard drive. 60 gigabyte hard drive is very, very small, very small. But I didn't worry about that as much, and I looked, and the RAM was very, very small as well. So I got the guy down to about $500 for his computer. It's a good deal. I didn't mind it, so I purchased this laptop. And what I had done is I set aside about $600 for the purchase. And what I did was I spent the extra $100 on upgrades or parts for the system. So I ended up getting a well-rounded system. The system currently has 4 gigabytes of RAM, and has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, which is not no problem. I paid just over $600 for the system. I'm very, very happy with it. So buying a used computer is not bad in all cases. This system is exceptionally good, just because I have just because um, it I paid um, I paid so little for it, and I also had I also it was he was taken care of by a user that I know took very, very good care of it, and it wasn't damaged at all. So, but when you're buying a used computer, just keep your eye out. Make sure it's what you want. If it's not what you want, there's more people in the world selling computers. So just make sure it's what you want. It's in your price range, and it has those basic requirements. That's my story of how I got my MacBook used. Um, so if you're buying a used computer, be very, very careful. And also, like I said, with the other video about buying a new laptop, take someone with you. Um, People can be very, very convincing, especially if they're selling something to you. So it's always good to have someone with you who's your friend, and maybe will help you, discourage you from making certain bad choices. Not saying um, all friends are that nice, but just saying that it may be a good choice for you to bring someone with you, especially someone who knows computers and who's aware of computers. Even if you know computers yourself, um, and you're very, very skilled with computers, it's good to take someone with you, just in case, because you can get caught up in the moment in buying that system, and needing it right away. Your friend may be counterbalance to that, and help you make the choices that you need to make. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions about my system, or the choices I made to buy it, or anything like that, you can email me at TheZRTECH@gmail.com, or reply in the comment section. Either way, I'll be sure to read it, comment back, and reply to it as fast as possible. Kind of busy these days, so I may not get back to you right away, but I will try the best I can. Thank you very much for watching. Plan to do many more videos. Hopefully not so late in the day, or early in the morning, I guess. But thank you very much.